Greetings and salutations all from the Visual Novel Critic. That's me! Yeah, that's me. The guy in the sweater vest who's not on screen right now. But what I got for you guys today is something I had found out from Lost Pause. He actually brought this to my attention when I noticed he had done something similar to a lot of the characters that he has done on his Let's Plays. And so I decided to go ahead and do it with for the last couple years, I have streamed visual novels. Yes, that even includes streaming the 18-plus visual novels. And me and the chat have had some great fun time out of this, and I decided, you know what? To kind of kick off things with the Visual Novel Critic channel here, I'm going to go ahead and go do this Hunger Games simulator with characters from the visual novels that I have streamed over the couple of years. So we picked quite a few of the more interesting ones, and some of the ones that especially my chat group is going to love to see again. And I hope all you guys will too, that have either played these visual novels, or maybe you want to ask me a question. Maybe you want to say, hey, that character looked pretty interesting. I want to get involved with them. What's the visual novel name? Can you point me in that direction? Can you point me where to purchase it? And by no means do I get paid by any of the affiliates of these visual novels. So no do I get paid anything else. Free endorsement. Deal with it. So, what are we going to do? Right here ahead, I've already got it lined up, and we're kind of going to go right through it here, and we're going to say, who survives, right? So, starting things off with, we got District 1, which is the Snow Sakura cast, and that is going to be headed up here by Saki and Misato. Lovely, lovely images representing them here. I love them. Following that, we're going to have the Let's Meow Meow girls, Kuboshi, who is a robotic cat girl, and Futaba, who is actually a male. Despite what it looks like, Futa is actually a male butler guy, kind of, sort of thing. Alright then, up in District 3, we have the Honey Pop girls, Bitchy Audrey, and Fairy Q. I couldn't pass up on Audrey because, and I know Lost Pause did it. Lost Pause had Audrey and Q, but who could I pick better than these two? Mega Bitch and our fairy friend of all ages who got us into becoming the world's greatest pimp in this game. Next up, then, down at District 4, we got the girls from Why am I drawing a blank on this name? Cosplay Fetish Academy. I got too many things with cosplay in the name. So Cosplay Fetish Academy, Kotori and Kozumi. So they're going to be interesting here. Then we have the mother and daughter trio from Cosplay Alien, a visual novel that I never actually finished on stream. Because, well, with a lot of the content, I like story a lot. It had some story to it, but okay, not enough to keep me engaged at that point. So we got the mother and daughter group here of Larfa and Lelia. Then, over in Sexy Demon Transformation, we don't got the girls. No, we got the amazing monsters, guys. The Great and Powerful Kabe. And Nara. He's got a longer name, but Nara's easier to pronounce. So we got a couple of a guy and a wall ghost kind of spirit kicking in here, and Kabe is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Actually, he is greater than sliced bread. He existed since sliced bread. Next up, down in District 7, we got the We Love Master girls, Hime and Ku. Following that, we have Miles, Knight of Anal Tyrannies. Yeah, that's right, you heard it. Miles, Knight of Anal Tyranny. Regina and Kadai. That's how I pronounce her name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I like it. Following suit, then, we have actually a free-to-play visual novel known by the name of Manor of Amnesia at District 9. And we have Ken, our main protagonist, and Ryonosuke, who is our butler dude. So, spoilers! But, what are you gonna say? Over at District 10, now, I know they're not straight visual novel characters, but there does exist a short little fan-made using the images from the anime with a little bit of a story attached to it, using the characters from the Kiss X Sis anime and manga. And I couldn't pass up putting Akko and Riko here. Beyond my shadow of doubt, I could not at all, because that visual novel, that little short thing, is what got me to hate dots so much. I hate dots. You know those little things where you go like, oh, here's the period, and then there's like 3 of them there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 dots? Yeah, there's a lot of dots in this thing. There's more dots than letters. So, now you know I hate dots. Following up in that, we got the 2 last districts, both in the representative games. District 11 brings you a couple of characters from Ultimate Boob Wars, which is actually a spin-off, non-direct sequel to the original Boob Wars, which is actually District 12. So District 11, Ultimate Boob Wars, we got Chocolate and Nico, our 2 favorite characters from that stream. By far, hands down, 2 favorite characters next to those freaking obsessive booby demigod dragons. Or they're booby god dragons. They're not even demigod. They're the whole kikabuto. They're deities in this thing. Spoilers. And following up is District 12. As I said, the original Boob Wars from Soft House Seal. I cannot say anything more about this visual novel. I love it. I did my first ever visual novel review on it, and I think I'm going to do a rehash of it down the road on this on the VN Critic page. And so we have Queen Teresa, who is the queen of the flat chess, and Queen Milk, for obvious reasons, is the queen of the big breasts. So we're gonna go ahead then, start things off. Oh, talk to me about Boob Wars later. Oh my god. I have some stories to tell you there, and I have a dream out of that thing as well. So if Mr. Artist, Mr. Subaru, Hamura Subaru, if you're listening to this, if you're understanding my English, please, can you give me a follow-up CG? Don't let the budget die in vain from this thing. Give me a follow-up CG from both the girls after the losses for them. Come on, I need to see this. My imagination is going crazy. Only those who have played the visual novel will understand my pain and sorrow. Well, alright then. So let's go ahead and proceed into this battle here. Due to the nature, must all be 13 years old. I'm sure anybody who's viewing this channel and video is 13 years old. Or higher. If not, we'll keep it on the down low, right? Sure. No, seriously. Must be 13 or older. Hunger Games stuff. If you read the book, whatever. So, yes, I am 13. I read my book. Hooray for me. Oh, I gotta pull up the, I gotta load up my season here. What was my season code? Burr. See, it kind of deleted that thing. So now I gotta go pull my season code back up that I saved here. Let's go ahead. There's no time. I'm gonna cut out for a moment here while I plug that in, and I'll catch back with you in just a moment. Alright, and we're back once again. Sorry about that. I had it pulled up, and then it kind of timed out on me a while back, so I pulled it back up, plugged in the season. Let's go on ahead then, and now proceed. And let's see what happens. Okay, so the bloodbath. As tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Nara snatches a bottle of alcohol in a rag. Of course Nara would snatch a bottle of alcohol. You know, why not? He's an old-looking man. Of course he's gonna go for the bottle of alcohol in a rag. A rag? Oh, okay, I know what he's going for. Ku runs away from the cornucopia. I was fine with that. Ken runs away from the cornucopia. You pussy! I knew it! You have no face. You don't want anybody to see it. Larfa finds a canteen full of water. Because her floating whales over her shoulders just can't do anything about providing her with water because they're stuffed. Next up, we got Koboshi stays at the cornucopia for resources. Oh, she's the intuitive one. She's actually a very bumbly, robotic-sized cat girl, so, let's see how this plays out. Chocolate takes a handful of throwing knives. Wasn't that her weapon of choice next to magic? Because, she's having magic now. Magic. No, I think she just did magic. Okay. Kazumi and Kabe fight for a bag. Kabe gives up and retreats. Kabe, no! How do you give up against Kazumi? Of all people. Audrey runs away from the cornucopia. Kaede runs from the cornucopia. Let's see here. Akko takes a handful of throwing knives. Everybody gets a throwing knife. You get a throwing knife. You get a throwing knife. You get a throwing knife. Everybody gets a throwing knife now. Kotori runs into the cornucopia and hides. Oh, that's actually quite her personality. I would see that as she would run into a cornucopia. Rico runs away from the cornucopia, okay. Regina runs away from the cornucopia. Everybody's running their way now. Queen Teresa sets Saki on fire with them all. Okay, that's funny. If Saki dies, though, from being set on fire, that's gonna be so sad. She was like District 1, number 1. She's like my favorite character in Snow Sakura. But Queen Teresa is my kick-ass in Boob Wars. So, let's keep reading, down here. Let's see here. Masato runs away from the cornucopia. Futaba, Q, and Ryosuke get into a fight, and Futaba triumphantly kills them both! Oh, of course. Q dies. So there's number 1. Q dies. And our butler dude, from Manor of Amnesia dies. Well, actually, good for him. Go, bye-bye. See you later. But Futa killing both of them? I never would have saw it in you, Futa. Queen Milk and Nico fight for a bag. Nico gives up and retreats. Okay, that's kind of like her, especially if Queen Milk is in her Black Queen Milk mode. Yes, I wonder if she'll do that. Layla runs away from the cornucopia, and Hime takes a handful of throwing knives. It seems like that's the only weapon there is hand knives. Hand knives, throwing knives, throw. Okay, what do we got next? So day 1. Lelia, Audrey, Misato, and Nara raid Kotara's camp while she is hunting. I thought she hid in the cornucopia, so her camp is the cornucopia? Okay, fine. Kaede throws a knife into Akko's head. Yeah. Kadia, yeah, she could throw a throwing knife. She's kind of related to Futa in some way. Spoiler alert. Koboshi collects fruit from a tree. Where else she's gonna collect the fruit from? The ground? Well, true. Okay. Hime and Rico hunt for other tributes, and Queen Milk picks some flowers. Oh, this is too good. Queen Milk picking flowers. Fantastic. So beautiful, so fitting of her personality. She doesn't want to get into a fight, and then all of a sudden, when the darkness comes out and the alcohol draws near, Black Queen Milk will show up and take them all out. Queen Teresa forces Larfa to kill Kazumi or Kabe. She decides to kill Kazumi. Oh, that's fine, Kazumi. Kabe's still in the running. Ken constructs a shack, and Regina collects fruit from a tree. Is nobody going to collect fruit from the ground? Are vegetables growing here? Maybe some mushrooms. Poisonous mushrooms, but maybe mushrooms nonetheless. Ku discovers a cave, and Nico steals from Futaba while she isn't looking. I thought I made Futaba a male in this thing. Curses you for messing me up, silly Hunger Games man. Futa is a guy. Remember that now. He's a guy. And Chocolate collects fruit from a tree. Proceed. So, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Saki from District 1, Snow Sakura. Q from Honey Pop. Ryonosuke from Manor of Amnesia. Akko from Kisexis. And Kazumi, why am I forgetting Kazumi? Kazumi from, from Cosplay Fetish Academy. I'm gonna start getting all these novels confused in my head right now. So let's again proceed. Alright, so night 1. Ken and Misato run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Reasonable. Futaba destroys Kotori's supplies while she is asleep. God, Futaba, you're gonna get nasty in this thing, aren't you? Audrey thinks about winning. Ku receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay, so now we got hatchets, not just throwing knives. Or at least one hatchet. Rico thinks about home. Okay. Nara and Layla. Too bad your sister's dead. Sorry, Rico. I guess that you get your brother all to yourself now if you survive. Nara and Layla huddle for warmth. Oh god, Nara's gotta love that. Queen Milk tries to treat her infection. When did she get infected? She was picking flowers. Nice flowers. Nico tends to Queen Teresa's wounds. When did Queen Teresa get hurt? She didn't get hurt. When did I see this getting hurt? Now Teresa probably will die or something like that. I don't know, but it's in Nico's nature. If you start crossing these characters, Nico in Ultimate Boob Wars is a big breast, but she's living with a flat chest. It's amazing, and now she's helping the flat chest out. And Chocolate's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Well, her magic normally backfires anyways like that. Kabe tries to treat his infection. He's a wall. How do you get infected? Regina receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. I'm guessing it has something to do with that look and that bust. Kadia tries to treat her infection. Who's getting all these infections? Were they all getting infections from the fruit? Larfa shoots an arrow into Kaboshi's head. Well, sorry, Kaboshi. Too bad for you. And Hime receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. So we lose Kaboshi. That's sad. That is sad, mates. Okay, day 2. So Kabe defeats Nico in a fight, but spares her life. That's just because I'm Kabe. Kabe. Yeah, that's gonna get old pretty fast on here, isn't it? Not for me, though. Hime thinks about home. Misato discovers a river. Ooh, rivers. Fuda stalks Regina. Kadia searches for firewood. Ken discovers a river. Well, good for you, Ken. You're an important character to us. Chocolate tries to spearfish with a trident and fails miserably. Nara receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. People gotta love Nara. Larfa tries to sleep through the entire day. Okay, I can see that. Queen Teresa constructs a shack. We like shacks. Yay, shacks. Shaquille O'Neal's. Audrey, Ku, and Rico hunt for other tributes. Katori receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. I wonder why she got it, too. And Layla and Queen Milk hunt for other tributes. So, again, are we noticing a pattern here of some of the bigger breasts hanging out with the smaller breasts? This truly is a Boob Wars in Hunger Games style. So the only person who died is Kaboshi. So pretty good day 2. You know, and Kaboshi was destined to fail anyways. Alright, so night 2. Queen receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. So Queen Milk? Hatchet? Black Queen Milk mode, anybody? Ken attempts to start a fire, but it is unsuccessful. Larfa tries to sing herself to sleep. She can go up in her flying spaceship because she's the alien. Her mother's an alien too. And most everyone's an alien. Nara and Misato hold hands. Again, Nara is having a ball here. Regina dies trying to escape the arena. Well, good going, Regina. That's your fault. That's your fault. Queen Teresa sets an explosive off, killing Lelia, Hime, and Kabe. No! No! How could you kill my Kabe? Well, I guess the only thing it could kill him with is an explosion blowing up the wall. But, oh god, Queen Teresa. No, man, you are intimidating. You've been intimidating for too many years to me. And now you just blew up 3 characters. I'm fine with everyone else, but Kabe, no. Not my Kabe. If only Uncle was here. He could do something about it. Chocolate begs for Futaba to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Chocolate. God, there's so much blood on Futa's hands right now. And Chocolate, wow, you kind of crumbled pretty early. There's only been a couple days here. Let's see what we got next here. Kadia, Rico, Katori, and Audrey tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. How does telling ghost stories lighten the mood? It would make me like a little more antsy and frightened because... And then there was a hook! And then you start looking around and then there's a hook. Ku thinks about winning. What, you gonna think about losing, Ku? And Nico cooks her food before putting her fire out. Oh, that's nice. Good job for you, Nico. Absolutely good job for you. Let's see. Day 3. Queen Teresa searches for a water source. Katori travels to higher ground. It's the high ground! We gotta get it! I win. That way. So says the Star Wars universe. Misato defeats Larfa in a fight, but spares her life. I don't know how Misato defeated anything, but I guess she did. What do we got next here? Alright. Now, Rico shoots a poisonous blow dart into Nara's neck, slowly killing him. Not Nara! We lost all of our characters now from, Sexy Demon Transformation. Yeah, Neo. Too many novels in my head. Nico shoots an arrow into Kadia's head? Nico? Nico shoots an arrow? Nico shoots anything. Nico shoots an arrow into Kadia's head. Okay, well, I guess we've lost all our characters from Miles' Night of Anal Tyranny, then. So, they're gone. Ken travels to higher ground because, again, he looks like he wants to be in Star Wars. Queen Milk and Futaba work together for the day. It's probably a safe way for you, Queen. Let's see here. Ku tries to sleep through the entire day, and Audrey hunts for other tributes. Okay. Proceeding. So, we lost Regina. We lost Lelia. So that gets rid of all our cosplay alien characters, too. As I said, Regina was already with Miles Knight and Tyranny, so we lost her. Hime, so we lost one of our characters from... He is my... We love Master. I'm thinking of he is our master, you know, the anime thing. So Lelia, Hime, okay. Kabe, so we lost our characters, both our characters from Sexy Demon Transformation. Chocolate, she's dead, but Nico's alive. Wow. Actually, I probably would give it to Nico. Nara, again, from Sexy Demon Transformation, and Kadia from Miles Knight of Anal Tyranny. So those guys are gone. Let's go ahead and see what comes up next. So night 3, Rico and Queen Milk tell stories about themselves to each other, and oh boy, do they have stories to tell. Larfa lets Ku into her shelter. Okay. Nico attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. It's okay, Ku. We still love you anyways. Up next, Audrey and Futaba sleep in shifts. Alright, I'm fine with that. Misato overpowers Ken, killing him. Well, Ken was pathetic. Even Misato could kill him. Queen Teresa receives a hatchet from an unknown source. She with a hatchet? If you know her, she carries like this ginormo sword, kind of like thinking of a character just like Berserker. Yeah, a big sword like that. For little tiny lolly leg flat chest like her. Katori receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Okay, well, we're off to the next day then, I guess. Day number 4. Audrey fishes. Futaba collects fruit from a tree. If Futaba gets poisoned by this fruit, so help me. Queen Milk fishes. What is this, the day to fish? Is it Friday? Are we fishing Fridays? Nico receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Katori, Queen Teresa, Ku, and Larfa raid Rico's camp while she is hunting. Oh, they all have to gang up on her. And Misato makes a slingshot. And hits herself in the foot with it. I don't know. That's what she does. So we lost Ken. So goodbye to our Manor of Amnesia ones. If the devs, you guys are watching, I know you guys. Sorry, they couldn't stay alive. All right. Next up, night 4. Misato and Futaba talk about the tribute still alive. Larfa receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Queen Milk tries to sing herself to sleep. Nico attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Rico bashes Katori's head against a rock several times, causing her to be dead, I'm sure. So now we're lost all our characters from Cosplay Fetish Academy, it seems. Audrey tries to sing herself to sleep, so the mega bitch sings? Really? Go figure. Queen Teresa and Ku tell stories about themselves to each other. Again, they have some interesting stories to tell. So let's go ahead here and proceed. All right, the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs for the tribute's families. Queen Milk bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Huh? When did she get the injuries that were untreated? Oh my god, Misato? No way! Misato sets an explosive off, killing Nico, Queen Teresa, and Futa. Misato takes out the strongest characters thus far in this Hunger Games with an explosive. If she had accidentally blew herself up, I would have understood. But her actually purposely killing all these people? I'm amazed. Audrey decides not to go to the feast. Okay, I seriously don't know who's going to win this thing. Rico kills Ku with a sickle, and Larfa dies from an infection. Okay, everyone just decided to die the day of the feast, I guess. All because Misato blew him up. Alright. So that leaves us with 3 people. Oh, God. Day 5. Misato and Rico work together for the day, and Audrey is pricked by thorns while picking berries. She's going to get the infection and die now. So, falling tributes, Katori, Queen Milk. So we've lost both our Boobors characters. Again, Katori, lost her, I mentioned earlier. Nico. So we lost both our ultimate Boobors characters, didn't we? Yeah, we lost Chocolate and Nico now. Queen Teresa, Futaba. So there goes our Let's Meow Meow characters. Ku is dead, so there goes our... We Love Master characters, and Larfa is dead as well. So there goes our cosplay alien characters. Just kind of wanted to check here. All right, yeah. 3 alive. Yeah, Misato comes out on top thus far with 4 kills by blowing everyone up. Queen Teresa had 4 kills as well beforehand, but Rico's pretty there. And 3 kills. Let's see what Rico can do. So now we proceed. All right. Misato, Rico, and Audrey cheerfully sing songs together. Why? It's night 5? What, you can't kill each other now? You're all together. Somebody's got to win this thing. What we got next? Rico discovers a cave, Misato discovers a river, and Audrey receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. So, nothing happening day 6. How many days can this go on for? Let's see here. Proceeding. Misato overpowers Audrey. My God! My God, Misato! Misato's gonna win this thing! Misato won this thing! Rico attempts to climb a tree, but falls to her death! Misato won! This thus proving being an idiot wins you stuff. My God, I am dumbfounded. The winner is Misato from District 1. I'm glad Snow Sakura won, as the winning district, but Misato out of anyone? My God, this is amazing for me. So just to kind of recap, our Saki was the first one to die. So our one character from Boob Wars, our one character from Snow Sakura that I enjoyed the most, dies first, and her partner Misato survives all the way to the end by bumbling and falling and blowing people up in the process. So I've got nothing more to say. This is amazing. I look forward to doing another one in the future with more characters then from different visual novels that I have had the pleasure of streaming, and or maybe even tap into the visual novels that I have not streamed but I will be reviewing in the future, because I have played a lot of visual novels. And that includes the kinetic novel variety, that includes dating sims, that includes some RPG games, a huge pool to choose from. But out of this one, again, Misato as the winner from Snow Sakura, and with the most kills with 5 in total. Applauding Misato now. So, thanks for watching. Tune in for the Visual Novel Critic here at this channel. Like and subscribe. Later.